Hey everybody, welcome back to Entertainment Talk. Today I'm here to do another first impressions video. This one's going to be for Spyro the Reignited Trilogy, or at least the first one. Let me just turn down my audio very quickly. Yeah, I'm still installing the game, but because you can see here, the first one, it doesn't say anything on it. If you look on the second one, it says that I need to install the other stuff, and the same on the third one. So I think the first one is installed. If it's not and this doesn't work, I'll just scrap this video and you won't see it anyway. But I'm gonna click on the first one and see what happens. So as I've spoken about before, Spyro isn't something that's as nostalgic to me as Crash Bandicoot, obviously, if you're comparing like 90s platformers and stuff. So in the world of dragons. So I've never played any of them, don't remember much of them. Yeah, pretty kind of fresh coming in.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's done a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Oh, okay, that's how that happens.
I've got some things to do.
So I have no idea who any of those characters are, apart from Spyro. Oh, we're straight in. I don't know any of the control. I mean, this is the point of the first impressions video. I don't know any of the controls. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. So let's work it out. I know that. Damn, this looks really good. They've done a. So R2, L2, L1. Oh, he can roll. That's cool. See, I didn't know any of this, so it's pretty cool. Okay, that's the charge button. What's the difference between that and that? Aim. Okay. What am I supposed to do with him? Do I do that? I'm finding oops. It's interesting how a lot of people commented about on the PS1 you didn't have the analog sticks, so you couldn't change the camera with that. I found just then, when I was chasing that guy, it to be a bit, I mean, I sort of want to change the controls, because where I'm charging and then turning, although I can do that and turn, so obviously if I'm doing that and then, yeah, I talked about this a bit on the game on Gaming Talk last week about where they used to have just the directional buttons, which, yeah, you can actually still use that just like with Crash, and they had the R1 and L1 or the triggers were used to turn the camera, and with this he's rolling, so I'm wondering if the rolling is a new feature or if that was if that was in the trigger button anyway. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, this has got as good, the animation in this looks as good as Crash. Obviously Crash is, you know, more of a corridor based thing where you're just moving forward, at least for the most part. And in this, you've got kind of the open world. Okay, so you just breathe fire on them to rescue them. That's interesting. I mean, it looks great so far.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
Okay.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So, who's that?
Hi, Spyro.
Why is she there? Just so I can replay the dragon? What, to get him out again? That's weird. And now she's gone. Does she pop up as... Did she just give me something? Let's do that again. Whoops. I might turn the sensitivity up a little bit, finding the camera to be a tiny bit slow. So what do I do with these guys? I mean, it controls great so far, apart from the little camera thing with this, but then the camera does turn around with him. I'm just wondering, like, if I was to go over here, chase the guy, I want to quickly turn the camera around and see where he is, and that requires me to like move my thumb rather. Are these gems the equivalent of like Crash's Wumpa fruit? Do I get like an extra life or something when I get 100? I keep... Oh, you can run into him.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide.
I've already done that.
And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
So, what do these dragons like do? Do I like see them later or something? How do I get up here? Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to the controls a little bit here. Oh. Oh, I can breathe him. Breathe fire on him. Well, I imagine if you're very nostalgic for this series, you're going to be really happy with this. Because it looks great so far, the controls are great, apart from the one small issue I had, which I'm sure will be fine eventually. I know there's the skateboarding bits later on. So I'll see what that's all about. What did I get with that? Was that like a big box of gems? So I think the original developer of this was Insomniac, which you know, was the developers for Spider-Man and for Ratchet and Clank. This one is Toys for Bob. and of course Crash originally Naughty Dog and then Vicarious Visions. So there's a lot of companies surrounding all these games. I do still wonder if the Ratchet, the rest of those games will be redone in any sort of way. They did redo the first one, didn't they? But yeah, I mean, that was just the first impressions, a nice little 10-minute video you guys have here. So that's going to wrap this up. I do plan on doing first impressions for the other two, so look out for those when those come around. Like I said on Walking Dead this week, I don't expect there to be too many spoilers in the other two games, for the start pieces. I mean, there's no, I mean, like Crash Bandicoot, you can play those in any order, and it doesn't make too much sort of difference. So yeah, I enjoy this so far. I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the game has to offer. I know like very little bits and pieces, but I don't like know the franchise like I do with Crash, or even with Ratchet really. I know some stuff about Ratchet as well. I wonder what his idle animations are as well. Because Crash gets his like fruit out, juggles it, and gets his yo-yo out and all that sort of stuff. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for the next... See, he's saying goodbye as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next First Impressions video, or the next thing that we have released. Entertainmenttalk.org. Goodbye.